Hello. I'm Dr. John, and this is the channel where health and education meet. Have you ever wondered if that daily cup of coffee, that glass of wine at the end of the day, or even a simple piece of chocolate might be sabotaging your sex life? Many people believe that these small pleasures can have a big impact on sexual performance, but is it true or just another myth circulating around? In this video, we will unravel the science behind these foods, separating the facts from the fiction so you know exactly what can help or hinder your performance. If you've ever felt a lack of energy, noticed a drop in your libido, or are simply curious to understand how food influences your sexual health, this video is for you. We'll explore what experts say about coffee, alcohol, and chocolate, and how they can affect your circulation, hormones, and even your self-esteem. The best part, you'll leave here with practical information to make more conscious decisions and improve your quality of life. So, is it time to change your habits, or can you keep enjoying these foods without guilt? Stay until the end because we will reveal the best strategies to balance pleasure and health, ensuring that your daily choices work in favor of your performance. Nutrition is directly linked to sexual health, even though many people don't realize how much daily eating habits impact intimate performance. The human body is like a complex machine, and what you consume affects everything from blood circulation to hormone production. A diet rich in saturated fats and ultra-processed foods, for example, can lead to vascular problems that make erection difficult or reduce libido. On the other hand, natural foods like fruits, vegetables, and nuts provide the necessary nutrients to keep the body functioning at its best, ensuring a healthy sex life. Imagine someone with an unbalanced diet, consuming a lot of fast food and soda. This person could be sabotaging their energy and vitality without even realizing it. The lack of essential vitamins, like zinc and magnesium, harms the production of important hormones for sexual desire, like testosterone. Small changes, like including antioxidant-rich foods, such as berries, can improve circulation and provide more energy for daily activities, directly impacting your intimate life. Furthermore, it's important to understand that excess sugar and uncontrolled alcohol consumption can be silent villains for libido. Excess insulin compromises hormone production, and alcohol, although it creates an initial feeling of relaxation, can significantly reduce sexual response in the long run. Investing in a balanced diet doesn't mean cutting out everything you enjoy, but finding a balance that allows you to enjoy life's pleasures without sacrificing your sexual health. Speaking of balance, have you ever wondered if that daily cup of coffee is an ally or a villain in your routine? Coffee is one of the most consumed beverages in the world, and many people can't start their day without it. But the big question is, can coffee affect sexual performance? Caffeine, the main component in coffee, is known for its stimulating effects on the central nervous system, which can boost energy levels and alertness. Some studies suggest that moderate coffee consumption can improve blood circulation, which is essential for erectile function and libido. However, overdoing it can have the opposite effect, raising stress levels and contributing to excessive cortisol production, which can negatively affect sex hormones. Imagine someone who drinks several cups of coffee throughout the day to stay productive. In the short term, it may seem harmless, but excessive caffeine intake can lead to anxiety spikes and insomnia, factors that directly impact sexual desire. The key is balance. Consuming up to 3 cups per day may be enough to reap the benefits without overloading the system. Additionally, choosing high-quality coffee without added sugar and preservatives is an excellent way to enjoy the benefits of the drink without compromising health. Another interesting point is that coffee contains antioxidant compounds, like polyphenol, that help combat inflammation in the body and improve vascular function. This means that when consumed in moderation, coffee can be an ally for sexual health. However, it's important to pay attention to the individual effect on each person, as some may be more sensitive to caffeine and experience negative effects even in small amounts. And since we're talking about drinks, could alcohol play a similar role, or is it a true villain for sexual performance? Alcohol is often associated with disinhibition and increased social confidence, but does it really enhance sexual performance? In small amounts, alcohol can relax the body and reduce anxiety, which seems like a positive thing at first. However, excessive consumption has the opposite effect. It interferes with blood circulation, disrupts hormone levels, and reduces sensitivity, which can make arousal and sexual performance more difficult. Additionally, prolonged alcohol intake can lead to hormonal imbalances, such as reduced testosterone in men and estrogen regulation issues in women. Many people turn to alcohol to feel more comfortable during romantic encounters, but what starts as an ally can quickly turn into a silent saboteur. Alcohol acts as a depressant on the central nervous system, slowing down brain and physical functions, which can lead to difficulties in maintaining arousal or even achieving orgasm. Not to mention the long-term impact, frequent consumption can lead to more serious issues, such as persistent erectile dysfunction and low libido, affecting not just intimate life, but also self-esteem and relationships. For those who enjoy a drink, the best approach is moderation. Choosing drinks with lower alcohol content, such as wine and sparkling wine, and limiting consumption to special occasions can help avoid negative effects. Additionally, staying hydrated and consuming nutrient-rich foods before drinking can minimize the impacts. And speaking of life's pleasures, chocolate is another widely consumed food that raises questions. Can it really boost libido, or is it just a myth? Chocolate is often associated with pleasure and a sense of well-being, but does it really have a positive impact on libido? The answer lies in its components. Cocoa, the main ingredient in dark chocolate, is rich in flavonoids, antioxidant compounds that help improve blood circulation and, consequently, may boost sexual performance. Additionally, chocolate contains theobromine and phenylethylamine, substances that stimulate the production of serotonin and dopamine, neurotransmitters linked to pleasure and happiness. These factors make chocolate a potential ally for sexual health, as long as consumed in the right amount. However, not all chocolate is the same. More industrialized versions, loaded with sugar and saturated fats, can have the opposite effect, contributing to weight gain, insulin resistance, and even hormonal imbalances that negatively affect libido. To reap the real benefits of chocolate, it's best to opt for versions with high cocoa content, preferably over 70%, which contain less sugar and more antioxidants. A practical example is replacing high-calorie desserts with a piece of dark chocolate after dinner, which can be a healthy way to satisfy your sweet tooth while benefiting your sexual health. It's interesting to note that chocolate also has a strong psychological component. It's often associated with moments of pleasure and comfort, which can help reduce stress, one of the primary enemies of sexual desire. Therefore, consuming chocolate mindfully can be a strategy not only to improve circulation but also to create a more conducive atmosphere for romance. But is everything we hear about chocolate, coffee, and alcohol truly accurate? When it comes to coffee, alcohol, and chocolate, many popular beliefs circulate, but are they all true? One of the most common myths is that coffee causes impotence, when in fact, moderate consumption can even improve blood circulation and increase energy. However, the belief that drinking excessive coffee improves sexual performance is exaggerated, as too much caffeine can have the opposite effect, increasing anxiety and harming libido. Similarly, some believe that alcohol always improves performance, but the reality is that, over time, it can directly affect the hormones responsible for libido and desire. Another widespread myth is that chocolate is a miraculous aphrodisiac, capable of sparking instant passion. While it contains compounds that favor the production of pleasure hormones, like dopamine, the impact is not as direct as one might think. Chocolate can indeed contribute to well-being and create a favorable mood, but it is not a magical solution for libido problems. On the other hand, many people believe that any type of chocolate offers these benefits, when in reality, only versions rich in cocoa and low in sugar have a positive impact on sexual health. Debunking these myths is essential so that people can make more informed and conscious choices about their diet. The key is to understand that no single food has a miraculous effect on sexual potency, but rather the balance between a healthy diet and a proper lifestyle. Now that we've dispelled some of these beliefs, it's time to dive into the science behind the relationship between diet and sexual performance, to understand what truly makes a difference in everyday life. The relationship between diet and sexual performance is backed by solid scientific evidence. The human body relies on a variety of nutrients to maintain efficient circulation, balanced hormone production, and healthy sexual response. For example, foods rich in zinc, such as nuts and seafood, are crucial for testosterone production, a hormone essential for desire and sexual performance. Similarly, antioxidants found in fruits and vegetables help combat free radicals, which can impair circulation and affect erections. Science proves that a balanced diet has a direct impact on sexual health. Another crucial point is the role of blood circulation. Foods rich in saturated fats and refined sugars can lead to plaque buildup in arteries, hindering blood flow to the genital organs and contributing to sexual dysfunction. Studies show that diets based on whole foods, like the Mediterranean diet, help improve cardiovascular health and, consequently, intimate life. Physical exercise combined with good nutrition further enhances these effects, ensuring that the body is in its best shape for sexual performance. Beyond physical factors, science also reveals the impact of diet on mental health, which is directly linked to libido. Excessive consumption of sugar and ultra-processed foods can contribute to symptoms of depression and anxiety, affecting sexual desire. On the other hand, nutrients like magnesium and omega-3s, found in fish and seeds, help reduce stress and promote a sense of well-being. Knowing how to balance your diet wisely could be the key to maintaining an active and healthy sexual life. Maintaining a healthy diet doesn't mean giving up life's pleasures, especially when it comes to foods like coffee, alcohol, and chocolate. The secret lies in balance and moderation. Small changes in daily habits can allow these foods to remain part of your routine without compromising sexual health. For example, opting for high-quality coffee, consumed in moderation and without added sugar, can provide energy without overloading the nervous system. The same applies to alcohol, which can be enjoyed socially, as long as it is done in moderation to avoid long-term negative effects. One of the best strategies for balancing pleasure and health is the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the diet consists of nutritious, natural foods, while the remaining 20% can include indulgences like a piece of dark chocolate or an occasional glass of wine. This way, extreme deprivation is avoided, which often leads to uncontrolled excess. Planning meals consciously, prioritizing foods rich in nutrients essential for libido, such as fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, allows for balance without guilt. The key is to make intelligent choices that bring satisfaction and health benefits at the same time. Another important point is to listen to your body. Some people may notice that certain foods negatively impact their energy and libido, while others may not experience any adverse effects. Keeping a food journal can be a useful tool for identifying patterns and finding a personalized balance. Additionally, combining a balanced diet with healthy habits, such as quality sleep and physical exercise, is essential to ensure that the pursuit of food pleasure does not compromise sexual performance. But be cautious. There are common mistakes that can go unnoticed and harm your libido without you realizing it. It's easy to fall into dietary and behavioral traps that affect libido without even noticing. One of the biggest mistakes is neglecting the importance of hydration. Water plays a fundamental role in blood circulation, which is essential for sexual performance. Often, we focus on food and forget that dehydration can reduce energy and affect the reproductive system. Therefore, the first tip is to make sure you drink enough water throughout the day, especially if you consume coffee or alcohol, which can have a diuretic effect and increase fluid loss. Another common mistake is the excessive consumption of processed foods. These products are high in sodium, trans fats, and preservatives, which can affect hormonal function and harm libido. Diets rich in fast food, fried foods, and highly refined foods can disrupt hormonal balance and increase the risk of sexual dysfunction. Replacing these foods with healthier options, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, can significantly improve sexual health. It's worth paying attention to what you put on your plate because what you eat today has a direct impact on your sexual performance tomorrow. Finally, many people underestimate the effects of stress and anxiety on libido. Overwork, daily pressure, and constant worry about performance can harm sexual desire. To combat this mistake, it's essential to adopt relaxation practices such as meditation, yoga, and even short breaks throughout the day to relieve tension. Creating a calm and healthy environment for both mind and body is an important step to maintaining high libido. Now that you have all this information about how food can directly affect your sexual health, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. Remember, the key is balance. Moderation in caffeine, alcohol consumption, smart choices when opting for chocolate, and attention to common mistakes that can go unnoticed in your daily life. By adopting a mindful diet, you not only improve your sexual performance but also contribute to your long-term health and well-being. Are you ready to make these changes? Ask yourself, are you making food choices that truly benefit your sexual health? Or are you making silent mistakes that could be harming your performance? Reflecting on this will help you be more prepared to take actions that make a difference. Now, it's your turn. Take everything you've learned and start applying it, and if you want to continue learning about how to improve your health, well-being, and quality of life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We have many more valuable tips to transform your health and keep your libido high. Don't miss out on our exclusive content.